Today we look at how to get free real estate leads on Facebook Marketplace. I first shared this strategy of Facebook Marketplace leads about 2 years ago, but as of a couple of days ago, Facebook Marketplace received a huge facelift. And as of this recording, it's bringing in more leads than the old interface ever did. Let's begin. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. Question of the day, have you used Facebook Marketplace for leads? Let me know in the comment section down below. Before we get started, I want to share a few items with you about this strategy that you're not going to hear anywhere else. First, if you have a brand new Facebook account, know that you're not going to be able to use this strategy right off the bat. You're gonna have to wait a couple of days into a couple of weeks in order for you to start posting and making best use of this Facebook Marketplace strategy. This requirement has been in place a little bit over a year now because there were so many new accounts being created on Facebook that were just spamming a bunch of listings, a bunch of postings on Facebook Marketplace to where it was becoming a bit cluttered, we'll say. But this requirement isn't going to affect many of you because most of you already have a Facebook account. So if you've had a Facebook account for a while now, it's not going to affect you. When you're using this strategy and posting on Facebook Marketplace, you do want to disclose that you're a realtor. Now I say this because I'm in Texas and I am required to have this disclosure. And I suspect, based off of speaking with so many agents at this point, that the requirement is the same in your state. But at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to know the laws in your state. Taking the rules, regulations, and laws out of the equation, I do find that the posts that disclose that there's a real estate agent involved tend to perform better when it comes to quality. Because when it's not disclosed that it's an agent that's making the post, you're going to get a lot of first sale by owner questions asking if the house is being sold for sale by owner. And most of those never panned out into anything significant. So while you may get more leads in quantity, the quality drops off severely. Number 3 is a bit more complicated. When people respond to your post, they're creating a unique Facebook Messenger thread. And each thread is connected to the post, which means whenever you delete the post or mark the post as sold, all of the conversations that you had with all of the people, aka the leads that were interested in the property, go away. This means that all of the conversations that you were having go away. So it's important that whenever somebody responds to your post, that you directly connect with them through Facebook Messenger. And while the conversation may still be happening on Facebook Messenger, what you've done is created an individual thread that is not tied to your post. Thus, you're able to delete the post without the fear of all of your conversations going away. Now, if any of the points were a bit unclear, don't worry, I'll be bringing these back up as we go through the step-by-step tutorial. All right, so let's get some free leads. As you can see, we're here in Facebook Marketplace, and I'm gonna go down to home sales, so all the other options go away. You see all the homes that are being sold. There's luxury here, there's mobile homes here, there's regular homes here, there's all types of homes that are being marketed. And when you go to sell something, that's what kicks everything off. You can sell multiple things here. This is very similar to Craigslist. In fact, you're gonna have a lot of the same sort features, a lot of the same geography specifications, as well as what you're actually looking for. So you can go based off of price, you can go based off of location, and rank based off of distance, price, and date. So a lot of similar characteristics to Craigslist, except from a social standpoint, social media standpoint, where you get to see the profiles of the individuals that are posting the listing. Now, something super cool that just happened is you're able to post, let's go here, item for sale. You're able to post from yourself, but you're also able to post from a business page. So if you have multiple pages or one page, it doesn't matter how many you have, you can actually post from that business page. So you can see here, I have several and I can post as whatever page I select to use. So that's pretty cool, and that recently happened. So what we're gonna do is go to homes for sales. Home for sale. And there's some redesign. So if this is the first time that you've done this type of marketing in a while, you're gonna see that it looks different. And when I say different, this is days old. So depending on when you're watching this video, you'll notice the difference. So right off the bat, I'm gonna add some photos. One quick favor before continuing, please be sure to hit the like button so this video's reach is magnified and others benefit. And notice that I'm not going to add too many photos. I want to pique curiosity to give enough feel for what the home looks like, but I'm not going to share everything. I have an image of the front of the home. I have the living / kitchen area. I have the upstairs, and then I have the backyard. So limit yourself to less than 5 pictures. Less is more here. You want to give enough of a feel for what the property looks like, but you don't want to give it all away. You're trying to get some curiosity stirred up within them so they have that motivation to reach out to you. So when you go to homes for sale or rent, you're going to select for sale. Property type, it's a house. So this is new. Notice again, if you've done this even last week, this would not be an option for you. So bedrooms, we're gonna go with 3. Bathrooms, we're gonna go with 2. And then the price, we're gonna put the price. We're gonna put the property address, but we're gonna keep it private. Property description. We're going to do a less is more strategy. Again, we want to give enough to see if that's going to be something that they're looking for in terms of dimension, size, amount of beds, baths, garage, and you can see it's fairly straight. Add a copy here. It's not anything beyond what you can whip up in 2 seconds. So we're trying to raise that curiosity again. All right. Fill out the rest of it. And again, I can't stress how different this is than the traditional way of doing your listing. So I'm pretty excited about it. I like it. It's gonna help clean up a lot of the posts out there that were just being uploaded weren't that good. I'll just put it that way. So we're going to go to next. And now you have the ability of distributing it. Well, you've always had this ability, but you can distribute it in other Facebook groups. If you're not in Facebook groups, then you're not going to have such a long list as I am. But I highly encourage you to join as many groups as you can in moderation. Join about 3 to 5 per day. And this includes garage groups, buy-sell groups, real estate groups, because in some of those groups, you have the ability to post your listing. Notice that we're going to make this available here in Marketplace, but we want at the same time for it to be distributed across as many channels as possible to maximize the amount of people that see it and ultimately purchase the home, along with give us some additional leads. So I'm going to go through here and select the ones that make sense, and then we'll keep going. All right, I think I have everybody. So notice that we have Marketplace in 8 groups. So we're going to publish. And you can see I have some other listings up here. So from this triplex alone, we have 24 active conversations. And this is how you're going to get your leads. They're going to start communicating to you via the Facebook Marketplace. So what I encourage you to do is these leads that come in, these people that start inquiring, go either friend them on Facebook or message them on Facebook Messenger. Yes, this is going to come to you in Facebook Messenger, the platform. However, it's going to create a unique conversation. So as soon as you mark this as sold or you delete this posting, the conversations go away. So that's why I encourage you to have a conversation here. However, do your best and start a conversation with them in the outside of the thread that they have created, because again, as soon as this listing goes away, then all the conversations that you have, these go away. That's why you see here, I'm not continuing these conversations in this particular thread that they created, because as soon as I delete this posting or I mark it as sold, then it's done. I want to have access to them beyond that. So that's why I message them directly on Facebook Messenger and try to continue the conversation there. So that's a pro tip, and you don't want to mess that one up. Now, a question that you might have is, what do I do when people ask for information? Well, what I would do in this particular situation, and what I'm doing in this particular situation, is I want to engage them into that other conversation that I was mentioning a few seconds ago. Having that conversation outside of the Facebook Marketplace thread. I want that conversation to happen in the organic Facebook Messenger, because I find it more valuable to communicate with people that way rather than trying to get the email right off the bat in that particular forum. Yes, I can certainly do that, but it's not going to be the most productive use of my time. So I say all of that to prep us for the next phase. Whenever I respond back, I give them exactly what they're asking for, the additional details. That's what I committed to give them. I committed to provide PM me or text or call me for more pictures, address, and a virtual tour. So I am promising them something, and I'm going to deliver on it right away. And the way that I deliver on it right away is by creating a single property squeeze page over here on KV Core. So we'll start building. I go to single property website, and then I put Facebook Marketplace. And I already have an automation going, so it's this. And then the listing ID, it's going to be the MLS ID. All right. And check this out. Property views allowed before registration. This is why I was making such a big deal about having the conversations outside of that Facebook Marketplace thread that gets created as soon as somebody asks for additional information. At this point, I'm pretty successful in getting that conversation going over in that Facebook Messenger thread, the organic side, not the Facebook Marketplace. So what I do, I don't ask for them to register. I don't ask for their email at that time, because I find more value in having the ongoing conversation over in Facebook Messenger. And if we strike a rapport, and especially if they're super interested in the property that's being listed, then I will be asking for a conversation. Then I will be asking for phone numbers, emails, and a way to have communication outside of Facebook. But until then, I don't ask for that information. Could I immediately ask them to register? Yes, I can do that. But at the end of the day, it's going to be an email that they provide. And here's the downside that you're going to see right here. So let's just say I was doing this and do property views allowed before registration one time. So I'll generate the link, I'll copy that, I'll open incognito window, and I paste it. Here's the downside. Log in and get full access. Nothing to write home about, right? So you see the email address is right there. They input their email address and we're on their way. However, check out down here. It gives the address away already, so it doesn't provide me that much value anyway. That's why, again, I keep harping on this, and I hope I'm making a good job illustrating that this thread that gets created in Facebook Marketplace, it's cool and it's fine to have conversations there. However, when you delete that posting, it goes away. Or whenever you mark it as sold, that goes away, the conversations. But also, the reason I want to have them in regular Facebook message in addition to that is so I can continue having that conversation and not have to ask for their login information here. I could do landing pages. I can do several different ways to capture their information as well, but I want to make it as easy as possible on myself and on them because they were asking for additional information. At this point, I am taking it upon myself to establish a rapport, delivering exactly what I promised, and ultimately get this property sold along with getting some buyers along the way. Well, this is how you get free real estate leads on Facebook Marketplace. If you found value in this video, please be sure to subscribe so we can talk again soon.